DynamX. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm coming at you live. My team's doing some calls. I wanted a little bit of peace and quiet here, so I am back here on the other side of my office building, hitting you with a really quick live stream. I want to talk to you about how to increase the amount of interest you earn on your money. Okay, what do I mean by that? When you're putting money aside, and I want to go ahead and handle the savings thing really quick. So to invest, you will have to save. You will have to have margin left over at the end of the month past your expenses. You will have to keep that margin somewhere and accumulate it until you've got enough to go invest with it. So basically, like savings, I want to hit really quick because savings is one of those topics that the gurus have ruined. Everyone thinks savers are losers. You show me a guy that has money, that guy's going to do better investment-wise than the guy who doesn't have money because he thinks a saver is a loser. Okay, saving money means to set aside money. Now, I agree, you shouldn't save money in a way where you're not earning interest. You shouldn't save for a rainy day. You shouldn't save for emergencies. You should save for one reason and one reason alone, to invest for cash flow, okay? So now that we're on the same page about that, that's what we're saving for. Where you save your money until you're ready to invest, and even during your investing, is going to play a big role in how quickly you can invest and how effective you are at building wealth. Okay, so if you study the top 1% of wealth, most of them, they didn't just leave money sitting there in a bank. They definitely didn't use IRAs and 401ks. So it comes down to like, where do you keep your money at? What do you do with your money? And does that place where you put your money have a meaningful impact on your savings to the degree that it speeds up your wealth? And if it doesn't, I want you to ask yourself why it's a good idea to do. Okay, so there's a couple places you could save money, right? You could put money in a 401k. You could put money in an IRA. You could put money in a savings account. You could put money in a money market. You could put money in a CD, right? There's places you could store your funds, but you've got to ask yourself, what am I trying to accomplish? So for an investor, like one of the main things that you're trying to accomplish is liquidity. You're trying to increase your income. You're trying to grow the money. You're trying to keep it liquid. You're trying to get it ready for the deal, right? You're going to put it into a real estate investment, or you're going to put it into your business. You're going to put it somewhere where it's going to generate a rate of return, hopefully some cash flow, right? So liquidity is important. And one of the mistakes that I see people make, and you might be making this as you watch this, is putting your money in a retirement account. There's no liquidity there. If you put your money in a retirement account, that money is no longer yours until you're age 60. You will not be able to touch those funds, which means when it comes time to invest, you can't use that money. It's off limits. Even if you self-direct, which I'll help you do, you're still not going to have the same benefit as if you just had money, right? Because that money still has to go back in the retirement account. You didn't build wealth. You just made your IOU bigger. Okay, so you've got to look at, all right, if it's liquidity, an IRA is probably not a good idea. 401k is probably not a good idea, even if they match you. Okay, but also if there's liquidity, oftentimes that means there's not growth. That's why people put money in retirement accounts, is they're like, well, the bank doesn't pay me anything. You're right, and the bank should pay you something because if you don't know what they do with your funds, you would be pissed if you found out. And I'll tell you about that another time. So where should you put your money? I believe that the best place you can store money and keep it is life insurance. Okay, specifically dividend-paying, high-early cash value, whole life insurance. I know that's a mouthful. For short, we call it the sacred account. But check this out. It's giving you the liquidity of a bank, meaning you can pull your funds out whenever you need to. It's giving you growth like an investment would, but you're not getting market risk. You're not paying fees. You're not paying the extra stuff and dealing with the problems of investing. Okay, you're not having to pay taxes. So it's similar to like an IRA. When the money goes in there, you don't pay taxes on it anymore. The difference is you can pull that money out immediately and go use that to invest. It's not locked up till you're 60. Okay, and if you study the top 1% of wealth, actually a lot of them have used life insurance to get wealthy. Did you know that Disney World started with life insurance? This place right behind me, JCPenney, started with life insurance. Like if you study the top 1%, this is a tool they've used for the longest time. It's one of the #1 asset holdings that banks have, even more so than real estate. Like think about banks are the ones that have the money and their #1 holding is life insurance. That's how powerful of a wealth building tool this is. So guys, if you're watching this right now and you're interested in learning more about life insurance and learning more about the Sacred account, I don't expect you to sign up and comment in the comments. That'd be ridiculous. But I do want to give you an article that I wrote today that's going to give you some more information on it. So if you want to click on the article in the comments, go to the link. You can go to wealthdynamics.com/blog, or you can just go to the link right there and you can check out what is the best savings plan. And you already know my opinion on this if you're watching the video today. Thank you for watching. If you would like to learn more, let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you. And make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. I will talk to y'all soon.